Pittsburgh swinging the disc over to Rapperman. Rapperman looking immediately deep to a streaking Max Sheppard. Over to Shepard.
You know, not seeing a lot of deep cuts here, and see if Pittsburgh can start to open it up here. There it is.
Shepard looking to rip. Testing Thomas against power deep, and Thomas with a nice little pluck over the Radicals rookie.
Van Duzen, looking at what's in front of him, finds AT on an in-cut. Let's see AT shuffle the disc up to Shepard and then take off. Is anybody going to catch AT? It's definitely not going to be Travis Carpenter, and Max Sheppard throws one into space that AT runs down. Clap catches, punts at the goal, and then signals to the sideline. The Thunderbirds secure that break.
Working it up the right-hand side. Shepard all over the field now, throws the hammer, and he's got the player wide open and for the score. And once again on the receiving end, Mr. Edmonds picks up another goal. Fedorenko again. This time to Best. Best flying it into the end zone, and that looked like Max Sheppard for the score. Pittsburgh showing a lot of patience tonight. Now firing it into the end zone, but that disc looks like it might be a little too long. No! Not for Max Sheppard to come down with that one. What an impressive catch right towards the end of the end zone. Dishes the disc now around up the right-hand side. Edmonds sitting there, no mark now. Seth Weaver comes over, fires a disc, a little high, but a nice play by Shepard. Shepard goes over the top with the hammer for the score.
And the Thunderbirds need to take care of business today, and trying to do that now is Max Sheppard, who throws a hammer up, and Lee tries to catch up with it, but Edmonds isn't going to let him. It hits Edmonds in stride. Laces one up the field. I'm sorry, Fedorenko catching that one from Captain Jimmy Toll. Jonathan Mast in the reset position. Sends it all the way across the field to Shepard. Jimmy Toll bursts for the corner. Dylan Best for the sideline. And instead, Toll turns around, goes for that break shot. And Max Sheppard, the gunslinger, we told you they switched him to offense, and they had a reason to by Ben Cheer, but not. And Max Sheppard will pick it up and send it on out to Dane Meyer. Back in the handler, and he sends it to Max. Most of those D-team handlers know that they're out there to get the disc back to Max. Meyer on the sideline now. Max working against Bertoya, and he's looking downfield. Hoffman coming in, floats one into the middle to Robarge, who's got plenty of time. Get a chance get out to Nancy's East End Diner that Jordan Robarge owns. And here's Max Sheppard gunning one out to Anson Repperman. This one's going to land perfectly in the corner. That couldn't have been a prettier pass. And Repperman in front of Witten and Innes, who had no shot, really could have been ticket-buying patrons on that beautiful throw from Max Sheppard. But Dylan Best decides instead to sling it to the in-cutting Mark Fedorenko. He finds Max Sheppard, and Sheppard sees Edmonds going to the corner, but it's cut off by Cubitt, and then a hammer. Wow! That was a gutsy throw. A hammer with extreme prejudice to Thomas Edmonds in the end zone for that 22nd goal. Is part of most of Ultimate, is able to overrule a referee if a call is made erroneously in his favor. That's exactly what Sheppard did, but instead he throws it off. Now he's underneath it again. It's him or Fedorenko, and Sheppard climbs up the ladder and pulls it down from Edmonds. He throws a touch pass up to Jimmy Toll. Jimmy Toll making so many of those. We got one into the end zone for Sheppard versus Kittleson. And Max Sheppard climbs the ladder in front of Kittleson, who pounds the ground in frustration. Fedorenko has it, joined by Pettit-Scantling. He laces this one a little higher than I bet he wanted, but it worked out fine because Edmonds ran underneath it. And then this one's sent across the field. Looks like there's going to be a contest, but it's no contest with the MVP there. Jumping up and pulling it down. Hesitates on the throw to Sheppard, but then throws it. He's open in the middle there. Sheppard looks elsewhere, rifles one across the field to Best, who has to slide and pulls it off the turf in front of Victor Loa. Trailing 19-18, offense with 2 minutes left has got to score. A break here would not work. Sheppard has an opportunity. He guns it. Dylan Best, he's got company, but not enough. Running underneath a perfectly thrown forehand hook for Max Sheppard, who did not hesitate to throw it more than 70 yards. Dylan Best catches it in stride. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left, and we are knotted up again. No hurry here. You want to be sure if you can. This one's sent up. Sheppard's got company. KPS coming over. He leaps up, catches it in the end zone, and it's a goal. My goodness, the guts it took Edmonds to throw that one. And Levi Jacobs was in this windless environment. That's a sure thing for Matsuka, and it was. Talking about a sure thing, John Mass finds Edmonds, and he sees Max Sheppard going deep, hesitates for a second. This one's going to have company. Ellison, Carpenter, but Sheppard outdistances them all. Jimmy Toll being followed by Jake Spexfella, but this is going to be a backhand bender to Sheppard, and the call on the sideline from referee Andrew Miller is a goal. Taking on David Vance, Fedorenko being marked by Jake Fella. Max Sheppard comes in front of Loskar, going deep is Best. He doesn't hesitate. He throws a forehand. It's going to be it's Hortemiller chasing after Best. Hortemiller's tall, but Best is Best on this play. He jumps up to pull down the breakthrough for Max Sheppard. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They come out in the horizontal. First time all game. Max Sheppard coming in underneath as the other three cutters clear, and now he's got Jimmy Toll going deep. He's got company in the form of Miller and Ellison, but it doesn't matter because all they can do is watch in distress as Max Sheppard backhand finds Jimmy Toll in the back of the end zone. He gives the kiss for luck to the disc and sends it on its way. Maybe not. That one actually was to Fedorenko, not to Fridella. Fridella's probably going to get it now. Nope, it's Sheppard. Fedorenko snaps an air bounce to him, and now finding Edmonds deep. Will he have him in stride? He does! No complaints about the rule, just whether or not we should have it. Max Sheppard going to try to even things up a little bit. He sends one out to Dylan Best, and Dylan Best is on his wheels, and he catches up with it. You can't throw it any better than Max Sheppard just threw that. And Edmonds throws it out into space. Sheppard's going to have competition, but there is no competition. He catches it on the goal line, but we might end up calling this one back because Loskar was injured on the play.
playing against other defenders.
Shepard with the stall count rising, gets the reset to Edmonds, who launches the hammer. Shepard is there. Gutsy throw from Thomas Edmonds. Fantastic stat line, Ian. He's now got 43 goals and 43 assists on the season. And assist number 35 for Edmonds.
Well, given how much Frisbee Shepard has left to play this weekend, wouldn't be a surprise to see him join that 50-50 club that Ben Yacht joined last week.
Not too many other guys have done that in the history of the AUDL. Keenan Plew, Justin Allen, Isaiah making off. Shepard lets it fly. Sikora was peeling off the back of the stack, but Edmonds had the angle, and he's in the end zone.
For Pittsburgh, number 8, Thomas Edmonds.
Well, great restraint there by Sikora, because he could have very easily launched himself for a shot at that disc, but he would have had to go through Edmonds, and body contact would have been nearly unavoidable.
Edmonds, nice job attacking it early. And Thomas Edmonds played for this team a couple of years ago, took last year off. His return to the O-line has opened up so much for Pittsburgh in 2019. Fedorenko to Shepard. He's got Best going deep. Two defenders try to make up the space, but Dylan Best hauls it in. That's another Thunderbirds break. Pretty good, Ian.
I don't know how many times we're going to have Kurt Gibson's stat sheet at 0% completion on the season.
5-2 Pittsburgh. They've got 2 breaks. Chicago has none.
You know, we've got Frisbee, we've got salsa dancing.
Broadcasting, perhaps. Shepard chased by 4 different Wildfire, and Max Sheppard did not care at all. Elevating in the traffic for the Thunderbird score. Did you realize he had pogo sticks for legs?
I'll tell you what, Evan, these deep shots down the line are just punishing the Wildfire, whether we're talking about their O-line defense or their traditional D-line defense.
Look at that. 4 blue jerseys, and Shepard the only one close to the right spot. So Max Sheppard has certainly left his mark indelibly on this opening quarter. 4 scores, 2 goals, 2 assists. Not get one. Maybe this is a turning point. Here's Gibson going deep against Shepard. Gibson's got the size, but neither can come down with the disc.
Like Shepard was battling through a fair amount of contact, and then he just gets himself in the right.
Shepard, losing his balance, just flings it cross field, and when it's going good, it's going good. And for Pittsburgh right now, Thunderbirds, after that Shepard assist, his 3rd of the game.
Well, you could see the stall count clearly rising. He was losing his balance, didn't see an opportunity. And like you said, Evan, when you're on and you're lucky, you're just on. Charlie first so close to breaking things up from the crossfield stretch.
It's the leaping grab a yard shy of the goal line for Pittsburgh. Shepard unable to shake free of Barker until the very last second. And there's just a sense of confusion right now that is not professional.
Looked like some contact there. If that white line is the front of the end zone, then there's no question that Shepard caught the disc in the end zone.
That's a goal for Pittsburgh.
It has been ruled a goal.
Pittsburgh 10, Chicago 5.
About 45. In a position to pick up another assist. And with the stall count rising, he angles it up the line, and it works. Kurt Gibson can't believe it. He thought he had the angle cut off, but Edmonds hauls in another Pittsburgh score, and the lead back to 7. This is a throw that he probably shouldn't get away with, but he did.
One number one victimizes another number one. Gibson feeling opportunistic, seeing an opportunity to peel off, but Shepard, how about that field sense to attack that small window as the stall count's rising?
In the two throws on that point, that long swing from Edmonds to Best when that disc just floated forever. Similar thing here. Edmonds not anticipating and played double headers. They've struggled to win. Shepard launching for Edmonds. He's got this one. The windmill grab. Posterizing Weaver.
And this is just Edmonds and Shepard feeling it. On the same page, understanding where the space is. And like you said, just a real posterizing move as Edmonds reaches back and attacks. But this LA-San Diego ride
each year, Pittsburgh's existence in the American Ultimate Disc League. Edmonds shooting it to Shepard, who elevates again, goes down. Is all right. Edmonds and Shepard have had a great connection all night long. Insane hops, and I mean, it was certainly contact. They have struggled against Indianapolis, but they've been impressive. That shot is going to be caught. Another one on the money. Jimmy Toll runs it down. Pittsburgh has not played at Indy this year. The AlleyCats got them twice at home. They're going to play tomorrow in what's going to be a meaningless game from the standing standpoint, but certainly a game to maybe change the feel of a potential Midwest final matchup a couple weeks from now.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how intensely and how
this year, and 62 goals for the Thunderbirds back in 2015. Shepard dialing deep again. Another beautiful put from the All-Star MVP at full strength. A scary roster as we see Shepard dialing long. Can Edmonds get to this one? Yes, sir. 28-14, Shepard. Thomas Edmonds. Number 1 in your program. Number 1 on the Thunderbird stat sheet.
Isolated in space and looking to get the disc out of the center of the field. It goes over to Kennedy Fredella. Mark Fedorenko works the disc off the sideline, finds John Mast in the center of the field. Mast and Fedorenko playing together. Fedorenko puts a shot deep for Max Sheppard, who comes down with it.
In there. It was a great look.
Yeah, you can't hesitate. Don't let the nerves get the best of you. Mark Fedorenko with the disc on the inside. Looks up the line, finds Max Sheppard, who rips a hammer across the field. Edmonds in the center of the field. Finds Dylan Best on the far sideline. Best able to hit Sheppard on the in cut. Sheppard looking deep for Edmonds and able to find him wide open for the goal.
Thomas Edmonds gets it on the sideline, throws a big fake. He had an option there to Shepard, decided to holster it, but they swing it around, Tool to Shepard. They're now out of the danger zone, but Shepard has eyes for Edmonds, who releases from the handler spot. Edmonds got just a half step on Alex Rummelhart. An anchor for the Thunderbirds O-line as he hits Dylan Best, who gets double teamed, throws a floaty around backhand to Mast, who gets a moment unmarked to throw to Max Sheppard, who rips a low flick huck. Once again, Thomas Edmonds releasing from the handler position. That is his third time this game.
Edmonds getting a lot of touches here. Looks for the inside, finds Dylan Best. Best works it up the line to Max Sheppard, who puts one across the field. Aaron Weaver in the middle of the field, leaps up and just whiffs on his block attempt.
Be flying anywhere on the field. You made a very good point there. Sorry to kind of cut you off, but very good point with horizontal and vertical there. Yeah,
flow can establish itself in any direction as Max Sheppard puts up a huck for Thomas Edmonds, who's able to chase it down as it tails away from him. Edmonds with the disc looks to David Vatz, and that is going to be a Pittsburgh Thunderbird goal.
Another thing we had talked about during our pregame show was, the 20-point mark, and it looks like Pittsburgh might not reach that 20-point mark, and now Indy, the first one to reach 20. We'll see if that makes a big difference.
Yeah, for the past 5 or 6 years, we've had a lot of fun across the Midwest Division, but then you go into Madison, and everyone loses in Madison, and everyone loses when Madison comes to town.
Yeah.
And it's been exciting to see that shift away this year, and to see, AlleyCats picked up a win in Madison, Chicago picked up a win in Madison,